What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video. Vigilance is in a bit of a sticky spot right now. It's broken. It is intended to be fixed. It's on the Trello board that it's hopefully going to be fixed, but I thought I would do this video anyway because I did a video with like a replacement for Vigilance that was really for a solo setting, and this one's much more for a group setting. Before we get into it though, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Come and check me out live on YouTube, Kick and on Twitch, and if you need help with the incursion or the rage, join my community Discord and come and say hi when I am live, where we'll help you out to get them fancy exotics. With all that said though, let's get started. So we're just at Lincoln Memorial. I am by myself, but this talent can work, you know, in a group or without a group. It definitely does shine in the incursion if you're having to use a non-striker's backpack, because you're going to be stood very close to your teammates pretty much at all times in the so let's get started. So it also triggers from skills, not just teammates. So as long as they're in your vicinity, then that's what's going to make sure that's okay. And one skill that lasts forever if you've got the crossbow on is the healing ball. We'll put that down now. And its uptime just lasts for such a long time, which means kind of perfect for this backpack talent if you've not already guessed what it is. I can see people screaming already. It's this, Tickle, it's this. And I have gone with the St. Elmo for this build. I've done a lot of Ouroboros Oreo builds recently. And obviously not everybody's got one yet, and I kind of thought, you know what? Sink it back into an assault rifle. And by all means, you can run this build with an Ouroboros. You just need to adjust the build's crit chance and crit damage to suit.
They're moving south. There's a gate between you. It looks closed from here.
Agent.
We'll just run the first few sections. It's just so you can see that pretty much the talent's, you know, up all the time, and it's you just gotta let the healing ball every now and again catch up to you if it's down. So just your play style, just to suit. You know, we don't have any yellow cores in this to make that healing ball better, but as you can see, it does an alright job. With no armor on kill, and it just gives enough of a top up really to make it worthwhile. You know, as you can see, look, it's still up. It's not even halfway through its life. It stays with you, so it very rarely gets shot at, so you've nothing kind of to worry about there. How much of a laser the Elmo is after using the Ouroboros for so long. Premature on the reload then. What a gun. They've been so nice to us with guns recently. The Iron Lung didn't make the mark, but certainly the Ouroboros and the St. Elmo really did. Let's just finish this guy off with his rude voice, and we'll... Oh, what's he doing? And we'll destroy this gear because I need materials, and we'll head back to the base of operations and run through the build. Thank you for all the support on the YouTube channel recently. I really do appreciate it. It's been wild, and it's all because of you guys, so thank you so much. First of all though, let's get straight into the specialization. Make sure you select assault rifle or SMG damage depending on what it is you are going to run, and then after that you need to select survivalist, because survivalist comes with the Mender Seeker, and that is what is really good for this. And if we go into the Mender Seeker, you can see here the duration is a whole 216 seconds, which is absolutely huge, and a short cooldown as well at 20 seconds. Otherwise, you could go with a shield if you really wanted to. That doesn't proc the backpack talent, but a defender drone does. Has a short cooldown again, 18 seconds. Kind of pop it out when you go in to combat and play it by ear. But aside from that, you can pretty much pick whatever you want. You go with a hive that you could drop and pick back up again. You know, or if you feel like, actually, I don't need any of that, I just want to run a shield, you can do. or you could run a pulse, or you know, whatever you want really. It's very, very open. The talent we're talking about is Companion. While you're within 5 meters of an ally or a skill, total weapon damage is increased by 15%, and that's just always on. It doesn't matter if you get hit or not. It's really great. There is Perfect Companion. It just doesn't fit into the build quite as easily with the crit chance and crit damage you get from all this, but by all means you could run that if you really wanted to. It comes with Headshot as the brand set bonus, so you can just drop some critical hit damage and go with that as well if you want for 20% weapon damage. Seska though gives us 10% crit chance, and then you want one with crit chance, crit damage, and critical hit damage with Companion. Then for the chest piece, we've got Obliterate, because it's my favourite and I think it's really good. And we've got crit chance, crit damage in the mod slot, and crit chance again, giving us 15% crit damage again in the group or brand set bonus. And then aside from that, it's just strikers. But you can put whatever you want in here. If you're running the SMG, you could perhaps a Hunter's Fury in here. You could put Heartbreaker in here, and it all would work just as well with the Companion backpack. Now, they're probably better suited towards this because Striker's backpack is really, really good anyway. So, you know, you might want to look at switching them around and doing it that way as well, but there's just no point in repeating a build that's been done a million times before. Let's just go through the pieces though. So we get rate of fire and weapon handling, weapon damage, crit damage, and crit chance. On the gloves, weapon damage, crit damage. On the knees, weapon damage, crit damage. And on the holster, weapon damage, crit hit damage. Puts us to some really nice stats of 58% crit chance and 176% critical hit damage. If you have got the Oreo and you want to switch it around, pretty easy. We just go to stats. You can see we're over cap now, but I'm pretty sure I got a critical chance mod on. We can still over cap. Have I got any more chance mods on? No. Okay, so you would have to swap to a different backpack then. Perhaps something like a Sokolov backpack. Let's see what that puts me at. Perfect. 53. And then we could put a chance mod in here. 2 for 1 on the builds now. Then we can put a damage mod in there. And it's all really about farming the correct pieces. You see what I've done really is like, so a chest piece with crit chance, crit damage, and then you can change the Obliterate talent to whatever you want. Same with the backpack, farm one with crit chance, crit damage, and then you can change the talent to whatever you want. Obviously we would change this from Unstoppable Force to Companion, but then you would see that you would have 59 crit chance and 166% crit damage, and you could use your Oreo and get some really, really good deeps from that as well. That's going to be it for the video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate all the support. See you in the next one. Bye bye.